everybody. It is Wednesday, October 9th. I'm Maggie Flecknoe, and this is Houston Happens. Dare I say it, but it finally felt a little like fall this morning. I was like, oh my goodness, I could have thrown on a cardigan. Well, let me tell you, we have a show to continue the trend. It is a show you're sure to fall in love with today, and it will also help get you over the hump. So coming up on today's show, speaking of fall, it's spooky season, but how much would you carve out to have a woman decorate your porch with pumpkins? You will not believe the business one Texas woman has created and how much people are spending. Speaking of spending, Amazon, of course, it is their biggest sale of the year right now, big deal days. And if you have been waiting to make that big purchase and save big too, we have got you covered. It's Wednesday, so we're going to be joined by our friends at Best Reviews. Also, I'm so excited because a best-selling author will be joining us live in studio ahead of a very big signing tonight. He's actually at the helm of Disney's first book launch in over 8 years. That and more is headed your way, so what do you say? Let's get this show started. And of course, we always begin with today's Top Talkers. I don't know about you, but I am just sick to my stomach. All eyes are on Florida right now, and my heart aches as we wait for the wrath of Hurricane Milton. Florida officials are urging residents to leave the area ahead of Hurricane Milton. The clock is ticking. Now, meanwhile, I saw this morning, and it kind of put things even more into perspective. The Florida Aquarium decided to be proactive to save their animals. So check this out. Aquarium staff paid some special attention to their best-dressed residents, the penguins, moving them for their first floor habitat to a higher location inside the building. Other animals like their jellyfish and reptiles were also relocated to a safer area. They must be so scared. The Florida Aquarium moved most of the coral on the property to a facility in the Florida Keys to keep it safe. And at the zoos, dedicated staff will actually ride out the storm with the animals because, producer Bree, it's not like they can move the tigers and the lions and the elephants.
It's still amazing to think that they're thinking about the animals too, because
that's what I thought.
Especially with natural disasters, we don't really think about them, and it's really hard to see, like, after everything has happened, you see like dogs just so scared and running in the floodwaters, and they're being rescued and things like that. So it's really good to see that they actually thought about them for a change.
And I know that they do that here at the Houston Zoo. And animals sense so many things. So you know that this has to be so hard for them.
Yeah.
And the dedicated staff being with them, this whole thing, it just makes me, I've been very anxious because we've been through this.
Yes.
And you just know, you're just waiting.
Mm-hmm. It's just kind of great to see that, you know, they may not know what's going on, but I'm sure they can feel the anxiety and everything, but they're doing the right thing.
No, they really are. All eyes are on this. I've been seeing on Instagram, and I know it's on TikTok. Have you seen the one meteorologist? He's a local meteorologist where he starts crying when he's doing the forecast.
Yes, I kind of wanted to ask Jonathan about it. Like, how does he feel, like, being a fellow meteorologist? Like, how did he feel about that? Like, how should folks respond to something like that? Because meteorologists are human too, you know?
I think
and
that's
they're also
too.
Residents as well.
I think what's hard, I covered Harvey, and when you know something's on its way and it's gonna just be mass devastation, and it's your friends and family and your community, and also you're scared, I think it's good to be vulnerable and let the people know that, hey, I'm here too, and I'm scared too. I mean,
also builds rapport with the viewers as well.
It really does.
Because although we have to remain professional, sometimes, like, you have to. Sometimes
you're human. I mean, it is hard. And it's scary, too, because during Harvey, I mean, a lot of our fellow journalists, their houses were flooded. They got a call like, hey, my house just got flooded. I've got to leave.
Yeah.
It's scary. It's really scary. So
I think it's scary in general for journalists because something like this, like, we kind of have to be at work to give everybody, like, the information and stuff. So shout out to the aquarium folks. Shout out to the journalists that's still going through it out there. We were just going through it, but
we just went through Beryl. That was scary. But nothing like this.
They're getting.
I know we say sending our thoughts and prayers. It's just something we say to comfort each other, and then we're just gonna see what happens, and then once afterwards we'll assess and what resources we can do, and of course we'll provide those resources on air so you can always feel like you can help out.
Yes.
Because here's the thing, check this out. If people have money to spend on this, you have money to help those in need. How much would you carve out to have a woman come decorate your porch with pumpkins? How about $1,000, Bree? Yeah, so this Texas mom turned her passion for pumpkins into a $1,000 business. Heather Torres, the founder of Porch Pumpkins, has a flourishing porchscaping business in which she designs and sets up elaborate pumpkin displays outside of people's homes. The packages offered on her official website include smaller displays and larger displays, with prices ranging between $325 to $1,350. However, she is officially sold out for this season. Sorry, folks. Porch Pumpkins also offers cleanup and removal services that can be arranged either before or after Thanksgiving. She's based out of Dallas, but she does do work here in our area. I've also seen that she's done some of the Astros players' houses. I've spent money on things that I never thought I'd spend money on things as a mom, like a balloon arch for May's first birthday.
Yeah.
She's not getting a balloon arch for her second birthday. Just gonna throw that out there.
I'm gonna just make this quick. $1,000, do you know that's literally like a month of rent? And
Yeah.
that's just, and there's some that's
Pumpkins?
more than that. I'm not spending $1,000 on no pumpkins. I don't eat pumpkins like that. Like, they're only there for once a year. I don't, like, I get it if they're like the gigantic and elaborate ones, I would understand that would be $1,000. But baby, you putting like small ones and tiny ones together to make like a collage, no thank you.
I better have the whole patch in my front yard.
And they're real, so they're most likely gonna like,
Rot and have
they're gonna rot.
bugs.
So you wasted $1,000 just to look cute.
My husband would be like, no, I draw the line. Like, convincing him we needed a balloon arch last year for May's birthday, because I was having anxiety trying to do one myself. Needless to say, we're not doing one this year.
Yeah.
Just saying. There's certain things I'm just like, no.
You lose some, you win most.
Now, I will say, the cleanup,
you win some, you lose most.
Yeah, the cleanup is pretty genius. Just saying. All right, here's one thing. Speaking Halloween, candy, all that, a popular chocolate brand is taking a vanilla break. Say what? That's right, Kit Kat went to the light side by releasing Kit Kat Vanilla. To celebrate the addition to the brand, the Hershey Company is giving 4 lucky vanilla flavor lovers Kit Kat branded carry-on luggage, filled with the vanilla wafer bars. Check out Kit Kat's Instagram to enter to win. Today, y'all, you gotta do it today. It's the last day to enter. So, break it off. How's that song?
It's
How's
upside
the song
down.
go? How's that song?
Give me a break.
Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
Okay, now I gotta open it.
Okay, I just broke it because I already opened it. I knew. It's a little...
Mine was already
Jonathan
broken,
has
so
one
there's
back
that.
there because he loves Kit Kat. My husband.
Oh, he gets to try it like off
Honestly,
camera.
like, I wouldn't choose. He's gonna tell us in his weather hit what if he liked it or not. I mean, unless he wants to step out, he's always more than welcome. So here we go. I hate crunching on air. I apologize, but we got it.
Okay.
It's part of the
Here
job.
we go. Ooh. Okay. We got it. Okay. Okay. Like a white bar.
Then come on.
Okay, here we go.
It's very basic. Oh, I'm on my box, so I feel very...
Well, I smell your perfume, so that's a little bit hard to eat the...
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Why do I look so short?
Because I'm on the box and I wear shoes because
It tastes
in case
like
we do
white
the
chocolate.
shoot.
That's it. I knew it was gonna taste like it. White chocolate.
Oh no, he's choking on his Kit Kat.
Give me some water.
Oh my God, Kit Kat, you
can't lose
you
our
almost killed our meteorologist.
He's our only one.
Pick me off an ambulance. You know, it was actually it's pretty good. It's I'm not a fan of the white chocolate.
You know what I like
Yeah.
though? This
It's
kind
okay.
of stuff I like for breakfast with a cup of coffee.
I'm eating the packet.
I was just about to say that, but I don't drink coffee, so there's.
I know you don't. I know. I have 1 cup a day. Okay.
I like how we're communicating, and
This
Jonathan
really
in the
isn't.
back just dying.
This isn't my favorite. Sorry, Kit Kat.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do better.
yeah. I'd rather go to the dark side.
On that note. I'm going to keep my mouth shut because there's a lot I could say.
Oh my God.
Stay tuned. You want something sweet? We got more headed your way on Houston Happens. I gotta go.
Friendship goals.
Look at you two. Twinsies!
The Neighborhood, weekdays at 4 and 4:30 on CW 39 Houston.
I was driving home from work and a truck was coming towards me, and the guy was distracted and just cut me off. He clipped my whole side of the truck and just totaled the truck. I'm glad I called Jim Adler because they took care of everything for me. I loved it because everything was so easy and I didn't have to worry about anything. They took care of everything. They got me more than what I expected.
I make it easy. I get results. I fight for you. I'm Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer.
I've been dreaming of turning my hobby into a business. But unexpected bills and high-interest debt were holding me back from taking the leap. A home equity loan from Rocket Mortgage allowed me to consolidate my debt without refinancing. Now, because of my house, I'm the boss. Explore your options with an expert today. Call 1-800-4ROCKET.
'Tis time again to shop, eat, drink, and make merry at the Texas Renaissance Festival. Open weekends and Thanksgiving Friday, October 12th through December 1st. Tickets on sale at TexRedFest.com. Celebrating 50 years of huzzah.
Because I have both Medicaid and Medicare, I got a special Medicare Advantage plan from WellCare. It's called a DSNP. That's DSNP. And it stands for Dual Eligible Special Needs Plan. And WellCare DSNP comes with a whole lot of these, like more coverage for dental, vision, and hearing. And I can even see specialists for a $0 or low copay. And I get benefits like $0 copays on prescriptions. And a WellCare Spendables debit card for everyday stuff. And real human support. And answers I can understand. And that means a WellCare DSNP provides what I need when I need it. And that gives me the confidence I need to get through every day.
The coverage you need and more. Call 877-278-3578 or visit wellcaremore.com to see if you qualify for more benefits.
News Nation tonight. In the face of a dangerous hurricane, Chris Cuomo is live on the ground in Florida as Milton makes landfall. Cuomo tonight at 8/7 Central, only on News Nation.
Sheldon explains it all.
What's gauze? It's gauze, and the fact that you don't know that is not filling me with hope.
Weeknights at 5:30 on CW 39 Houston.
Well, welcome back to Houston It Happens. Amazon, as you know, it is that time. Their biggest sale of the year right now, Big Deal Days. And if you have been waiting to make that big purchase and save big too, you know I'm a balla on a budget, we have got you covered. It's Wednesday, so of course we are joined by our friends. Joining us now with the top savings from Amazon Big Deal Days is Senior Editor for Research and Testing at BestReviews.com, Meredith Gallo. Thank you so much for waking up with us.
Thanks for having me.
So break this down to me because I was kind of confused. Like, wait, am I really saying this right? What is Big Deal Days?
Yes, so Amazon now has a couple events throughout the year, so more shopping for everyone. This event, Amazon Big Deal Day, it happens every October. It actually started yesterday at 3 a.m. in the morning. Oh my gosh. And it goes until the end of day today, October 9th. And the great thing about this is if you are already a Prime member, you have full access to the entire sale. If you haven't been a Prime member in the last 12 months, you can sign up for free, get a 30-day free trial, and get access to all of these great deals. There's deals on everything. What's nice about having these big events throughout the year is that now a lot of retailers are actually planning their release dates around these big events. So you have some new big products, and then you also have some great older, kind of 1 year out. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm dog watching, and I have a very excited dog who wants some treats. Those are also, there's things like that also on sale, so you can get things for your home, but you can also get treats and lots of other things.
Big deals and a big dog over there. We love to have dogs in the show, for sure. Here's the thing. You and I were talking, and I was like, there's a lot of things for our home. You said you actually got a vacuum, and I told you I love vacuums.
Yes, there's so many great deals. We've seen a ton of of really great deals, especially Bissell. So the little green multi-purpose portable carpet cleaner is a great one, especially if you have dogs or especially if you have little kids. There's always little spots of everything. So this is a great spot cleaner. We really like this one. It's a very versatile tool, great to just have in the home. This one's on sale for a good price. And then we're also seeing a lot of other brands. There's some Dyson products as well. I was looking at a Levoit vacuum. There's a lot of great options out there if you're looking for a vacuum.
And you said that we can also save on smaller household items too.
That's right. So the Full Star Vegetable Shopper, so I don't know about you, but I love my salads. This one, you can put a whole head of romaine lettuce in it and just chop it and then have your salad ready to go. It's great for fruit, veggies, onions, anything like that. And it's a great way to store it as well because there's that compartment underneath it as well.
Okay, I need one of those in my life for sure. Now let's talk tech products, something my husband loves. I could maybe get some Christmas shopping done.
Yes, I think this one is I think a couple people on my list are getting these. It's the Apple AirPods Pro 2nd generation. So the cool thing about this one, it just came out, released from Amazon. The cool thing about this one is that it has a hearing aid component. So it's this great new technology, something if you're looking for that. And the cool thing about this too is that it's $168 right now, and that's a huge discount off of its retail price.
Oh my gosh, I need to get that for my mom. That's amazing. And Meredith, you always have glowing skin, so I'll take any recommendations when it comes to your favorite beauty products.
Well, we're really excited about this snail mucin from CosRx. This is I believe this is a Korean skincare line, and our editors have been testing this snail mucin and are absolutely obsessed with it. It's a really great hydrating serum.
I want to try that. I've seen a lot of my friends try that too. Where can we go for more information and to start shopping?
Come to bestreviews.com. We have everything covered. We have deals we have articles covering every type of deal that you might want to find.
And hopefully your dog did not just destroy your kitchen. He's making a lot of noise.
Yes,
oh my gosh. Meredith.
I think the kitchen's intact. Oh my gosh.
Okay, good. I was like, you may need to buy some replacement plates back there. Oh no, I better let you go, girl.
Oh my goodness. Well, happy shopping. I think I have to go do some shopping myself.
Yeah, all right, go get him some treats. We'll see you next week. I mean, Jonathan, I was like, this does not sound good. It does not sound good. That dog is like tearing apart. Like, how big was that dog?
That's really funny. I think he's cooking. Maybe he's trying to cook. Maybe he's making something.
I mean, and I love Meredith because she's like so poised and elegant. One of the most beautiful people. And I could just see her being like, oh my gosh, and she's dog watching. And that dog is like going to town.
That kitchen is toast.
It's just right. I can just see there's some beautiful china. And then the dog is just like, roar.
And he's gonna, you know, she's gonna turn the corner and see the dog, and he's just gonna be sitting there with the puppy dog eyes, like, I didn't do anything.
I know. I'm sorry.
Really
I had to be like, you know when you do live interviews and there's a dog, you have to acknowledge that there's a dog in the interview.
You have to, at that point, yeah, when your kitchen's falling apart. That was really, I feel bad, but kind of funny. But I'm sorry,
really,
hopefully her
these moments, I mean, you gotta laugh about it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. We have to laugh because we have good news for weather for us, but then I just have this pit in my stomach for Florida.
So where the storm makes landfall, where Milton ends up, it can make a big difference. So for instance, Tampa, if it ends up on the north side of the storm, the problem will be, of course, the winds and the rain. The rainfall expected to be upwards of 15, 16, 17 inches, and widespread flash flooding that would be life-threatening kind of flooding, and the winds, of course, devastating. If it ends up a little further north of Tampa, they'll also get a really bad storm surge. If it's south of Tampa, regardless, you have Fort Myers that's going to see a very bad storm surge. Maybe not as bad in terms of the winds and the rain, but the storm surge could be devastating there. So it's not just Tampa, but really the whole west coast of Florida right now under the gun for really bad impacts. Winds of 155 with Milton. It's weakened just a bit. Really well-defined storm. The eye has been, at least at times, very well-defined, and it is starting to lose some of that definition, as it's going over somewhat cooler waters and encountering a little shear in the atmosphere, but overall the storm is very, very strong. Where you see this yellow box, that's a tornado watch. Where you see these red boxes, those are tornado warnings. So the southern half of the peninsula is going to see a lot of this tornadic activity on top of everything else. And yeah, the storm just is going to be relentless and really bad for this part of the country. You can see here Category 4 is the forecast by the National Hurricane Center sometime late tonight or early Thursday morning, just around the Tampa area. Okay, let's shift to good news. Locally, it is, Southeast Texas, we are going to see a fantastic day. What do you think about, well, this morning we were in the 50s. For temperatures, for lows. That's awesome. In the afternoon, while we'll be warmer than normal, 89 for the forecast, it's going to feel like it's 86. I'll show you that in a second. 67 in Pasadena, Cypress at 68, Sugar Land 67 degrees, and a lot cooler than it was this time yesterday by anywhere from 5 to 10 degrees. The forecast 89 in Houston, the feels like forecast 86. So it's going to be a very nice, pleasant fall day here in the area. The 7-day forecast, tomorrow won't be much different. Friday won't be much different. A little bit warmer, a little bit more humid going into the weekend. But next week, Monday into Tuesday, we cool it down even more as another cold front arrives and brings fall back in full force again. That is your forecast, everybody. Have a great day.
CW39's lifestyle show, Houston Happens, highlights local businesses every day. Our team's ready to help you reach more customers and grow your revenue. We'd love to speak with you. Please scan the QR code or email hhsales@cw39.com today.
Is your shower trying to tell you something? Is getting in and out of the bathtub becoming a safety concern? Are you worried about the cost of a bathroom remodel that could go on for weeks and weeks? Well, now you can have a gorgeous new bath or shower that's safer at a price you can afford with a one-day jacuzzi bath remodel.
It was done the same day. We did not have to wait. It is amazing.
I would give this whole experience an A+. I definitely wish I would have called sooner.
From soft close shower doors and adjustable shower heads to features like grab bars and custom seats that combine safety and style, it's never been easier. Get your free design consultation, schedule your one-day installation, and start loving your new bath or shower right away.
Only weeks left to get waived installation and no interest and no payments for up to 1 year. Go to jacuzzibathremodel.com or call 713-565-2195. That's 713-565-2195. Call now.
Hi, we're House Buyers, Houston's trusted cash home buyer.
Do you have a home that's costing you time and money?
Do you have a manufactured or mobile home?
Or maybe inheritance of land that you don't know what to do with?
For years, we've been the quickest solution to selling your property as is.
No matter what it looks like, we'll take it with no repairs and no fees. Give us a call. We'd love to see your house.
And close when you're ready. It's that easy.
Call 832-510-3100.
That's 510-3100.
Why is TXU Energy Season Pass one of our most popular plans? Because you automatically save 50% on energy charges all winter and summer.
50% off all winter helps me stay warm and toasty.
It's easy when you can save hundreds a year.
And 50% off all summer keeps me cool when it heats up.
Sure does.
Check it out.
Cold or hot, you always save a lot.
Season Pass is one smart move. High five.
TXU Energy. Energy for everything.
Busted on the street, yo. Hey, busted on the street, yo. Me, yo, in the car, in the back seat, yo. Man, damn, here I am, they better set me free, yo. Tell them come and get me out, it's your boy Texas Kid, yo. What's up with these other companies trying to do bonding? They better's number one, and I don't know why they frontin'. Many can get you out, but they better's the best option. They get you out the county fast, ain't no problem. License number's 140. Don't stay locked up. Don't stay locked up. Don't stay locked up. At 74504. Don't stay locked up. Don't stay locked up. Don't stay locked up.
Welcome to the Laugh Zone.
Your hair is really filling in back there.
Yeah, I think the pills are starting to work.
Weeknights at 10 and 10:30 on CW39 Houston.
Well, time now is nearly 9:25. That means we are at that halfway mark. And still to come on Houston Happens, do you know what it takes to beat the game? Coming up, I'm so excited, the host of Scrabble, Raven Simonier, and the host of Trivial Pursuit, LeVar Burton. They are actually going to be joining us live ahead of Family Game Night right here on Thursday's CW39 Houston. Also, fall is a great time for get-togethers, especially with the upcoming holidays. Lifestyle expert Cheryl Leahy will be joining us with her favorite entertaining essentials for the season ahead. That and more is headed your way. The second half hour of Houston Happens starts after the break.
Would you buy a life insurance policy if you knew your rate increased every 5 years? What if $9.95 a month bought you less than $1,000 in protection? Sadly, many policies that seniors buy today fail to mention this in their advertisements. You could buy a policy that might not give you enough coverage when you need it most. Call now to receive free information on the Senior Care Plan from Senior Life Insurance Company. The Senior Care Plan guarantees your rates cannot increase. Your benefit will never decrease. There is no medical exam, and you will have lifetime coverage. You could qualify for up to $30,000 in whole life protection, and rates start as low as $5.90 a month. With the Senior Care Plan, your coverage can start immediately, unlike other policies that don't give you full coverage for 2 years. Call now for free information on the Senior Care Plan from Senior Life. By calling now, you lock in the lowest rate possible. You have no obligation. Call now.
Hi, I'm JR with SellToJR.com, and I buy houses as is in any condition. If I buy your house, SellToJR.com can help you find your next home or retirement community. If you want, I can handle the whole move, even the items you don't want to take with you. If you're considering selling your house but think there are way too many roadblocks, call me or go to SellToJR.com for your free, no obligation cash offer.
Don't wait till the lights go out to protect your family with a new Briggs & Stratton whole house generator from Power Solution Specialist. Briggs & Stratton generators were voted best overall by U.S. News World Report, and you can get one from locally owned and operated Power Solution Specialist. Power Solution Specialist has the industry's most comprehensive 10-year warranty with no money down financing. Live life uninterrupted with a generator from Power Solution Specialist.
'Tis time again to shop, eat, drink, and make merry at the Texas Renaissance Festival. Open weekends and Thanksgiving Friday, October 12th through December 1st. Tickets on sale at TexRedFest.com. Celebrating 50 years of huzzah.
Karamo, today at 10 on CW 39 Houston.
When you want Houston's best rock and alternative music, turn on 94.5 The Buzz. Red Hot Chili Peppers, Metallica, Green Day, Nirvana, Linkin Park, Blink 182, The Foo Fighters, and wake up with the Rod Ryan Morning Show 6 to 10 a.m. Take us anywhere with your iHeartRadio app or tell your smart device to play 94.5 The Buzz on iHeartRadio. Houston's rock and alternative, 94.5 The Buzz.
Houston Happens. I'm so excited for our next guest. Disney is launching Freedom Fire, its first new imprint since 2016. And Kwame Mbalia will helmet the #1 New York Times best-selling author of the Tristan Strong trilogy is joining us live in studio ahead of a very special signing tonight. Thank you so much for joining us and flying in.
Thank you so much for having me. I am incredibly happy to be here.
Well, I'm honored to have you. You are extremely talented. Tell us a little bit about your background.
So I am a scientist by trade. That's what I went to school for, but I have always been passionate about my writing. And ever since I had to tell stories to my kids to try and get them to go to bed, I've really found my niche in storytelling.
So tell us about this trilogy that you've written.
So I'm known for my Tristan Strong series, which is a New York Times best-selling series about a boy who falls into a world with West African gods and African-American folktales and has to find his way back home. But my newest series is Jax Freeman and the Phantom Shriek, which came out last week. and I'm super excited to talk to kids around the United States about it.
So can you give us a little synopsis of
Absolutely. I love it. Jax is a boy who on the eve of his 12-year-old birthday discovers that he can talk to spirits and learns that he is a summoner, someone who can channel power from his ancestors. But he's not popular, and so he has to figure out, one, how to handle his magic, and two, how to make friends, and three, figure out this great mystery that's happening around his magical community.
I really love this, and there's really a lesson that our kids can learn from this. I also like that there's some cultural and some heritage in this. Why is that important to you?
It's the way that I grew up. My parents really instilled in me learning about not only our family and our ancestors, but the history of where we grew up. So whether it was Chicago, Wisconsin, where I grew up, or here in Houston, learning about what happened before you came here is imperative to know what's going to happen in the future.
And now tell me about this with Disney. What is this?
Well, we partnered with Disney for Tristan Strong, and you know, we really became best buds.
I mean, that's huge. Kind of low-key. No big deal.
And they saw how popular the Tristan Strong series was and how people really fell in love with this idea of history and fantasy and magic. And they said, Kwame, why don't we partner up to start this new imprint focusing on African-American and African storytelling from around the world.
Oh my goodness, this is incredible. And you have a signing tonight. Tell me about
I
this.
do have a signing at Kindred Stories.
Okay.
In between 4 to 6 p.m. Come out, hang out. We're going to chat about Jax, maybe Tristan. We're going to talk about how you can possibly become a writer. It is going to be a fantastic time.
And what are you hoping kids get from these books?
Just the power of stories and writing their own story. Just because I believe that there is a story meant for all of us, and you never know who's going to be the storyteller behind it. That's why I love talking to young people about becoming writers, something that some of them want to do, but maybe don't exactly believe they can. And that's my role, is to encourage them.
And I bet your kids love that you do bedtime and story time.
The teenagers, not so much anymore.
Oh, they're teenagers
The
now.
4-year-old, yes.
Yes.
The teenagers, Dad, go away.
Yeah, they're like, I'm over it now, Dad. You've done enough story time through the years. Well, I'm so excited. Again, we have your website. Also, where can we get a copy of the book? Will you be having copies of the book tonight?
Yes, you can go to Kindred Stories at any time. I will be signing copies and leaving them there. And also, wherever you get your books, support a local independent bookstore. Help the Houston community. I know they would really appreciate it.
Well, I always love when good things happen to good people, and you're a really good person. So it is an honor to have you on my show. Thank you so much. Will you come back?
Absolutely. Just let me know. I'll be here.
And I'll give you more Kit Kat bars.
Please.
I gave him a Kit Kat bar. I was actually really excited about that. How could you not love a Kit Kat bar? Thank you so much, my friend. I really enjoyed having you. All right, we have some other guests on the way, but also, happening this Sunday. Are you ready for some football? The Texans are back in action to take on the New England Patriots on the road in an AFC battle. The Texans declared themselves official contenders in the AFC after beating the Buffalo Bills, my husband's still upset, 23-20 last Sunday. Houston is now 4-1. Oh yeah, and they sit first in the AFC South. But wide receiver, don't like this one. Nico Collins, the NFL's leading receiver, exited the game with a hammy injury. Head coach DeMeco Ryans says he is considered week to week. Ryans understands replacing him, it will be a challenge.
Do you replace him? No. Everybody just steps up, and whatever role you're asked to do, you just step up and play your role the proper way. Nobody has to go out and be Nico, right? There's one Nico. He's done a great job of that. Now whoever is next, when your number is called, make the plays that you're supposed to make.
In other Texans injury news, running back Joe Mixon's status remains in question. Kickoff is at noon on Sunday. Also, I'm so excited we have special coverage for you this coming Saturday. Georgia Tech faces off against North Carolina. Coverage starts at 11 a.m. right here on CW39. And only on CW39, the NASCAR Xfinity Series continues again in Charlotte. The race is set to start at 2:30 p.m. Make sure you tune in right here for all of the action. And stay tuned. We have more Houston Happens still to come.
Hey, it's Karamo. You're watching Houston Happens, coming up at 10. Join me as we get deep into drama right here on CW39 Houston.
Most car accidents happen at intersections like this. But if you've been injured, you're at another kind of crossroads. Can you trust the insurance company, or should you call a lawyer? If you want my advice, there's only one way to go. Call Terry Bryant. With nearly 40 years of experience, they've seen how insurance companies take advantage of people. And trust me, you don't want that to happen to you. You deserve justice. You deserve Terry Bryant. Call 713-973-8888.
The Rooms to Go 12-day fall sale is going on now. So let's go. Hurry to Rooms to Go. Check out our amazing selection and save big on the great-looking furniture you need. Living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, kids' rooms, mattresses, and more. Plus, to make buying easier, get 50-month interest-free financing. That's right, you get both low sale prices and 50-month interest-free financing at the Rooms to Go 12-day fall sale going on now.
Hi, Wilbur. Oh, hi, Wilbur. Oh, so cute. Oh, that was lucky. This is luckier.
Luck turns to winning fast at Noscala Casino in Livingston, the luckiest spot in Texas.
Introducing a redesigned Dick's experience for a sports destination unlike any other, with an expanded assortment of the latest styles and the best gear that takes your game to the next level and beyond. With new interactive experiences and a commitment to expert service. Welcome to an entirely new next generation Dick's.
Aloha. Are you hungry? Do you crave mouth-watering barbecued beef, chicken, short ribs? So much food, you'll know L&L Hawaiian Barbecue is now in Texas. This isn't your ordinary barbecue. It's Hawaiian barbecue. Big plates and bold flavors. Try us today. L&L Hawaiian Barbecue.
All right, Jonathan, are you there? Is
Are
your
you
mic
there?
on? There you are.
My mic's on.
I was like, Jonathan, where are you?
Sometimes I don't know.
I know,
but
me neither.
I think
I
I'm
just
here.
was running around. I just moved a table.
What's that?
I moved a table. I pushed it over there.
Oh, I didn't. I thought I saw that.
That's right.
Good for you.
Also,
and it had no wheels on it either. It was amazing. You're
I
very
know.
strong, and people don't know that about you. But you're actually a very imposing figure in person. It's intimidating.
Anyway, I've been told I was intimidating. When I used to
No.
date before my husband, that was always the thing. You're intimidating.
Oh, really? He said that to you?
No, not my husband.
Oh, okay.
That's why I married him, for many reasons. But he was the first guy that didn't use that. Anywho.
He's not some wimpy.
No, under 2 minutes. But we have to do our shoe cam. Can we do our shoe cam?
Okay, let's do it.
I feel like it's a new thing. I told you, I feel like I had to up my shoe game.
I gotta
Everybody
get the
loved it. In case you missed it yesterday, you've got to check out our stories. Okay.
Oh, gosh.
Well, I can't.
I
Okay,
think I
here.
pulled it. I pulled it
Look,
again.
I wore my booties. So, fun story. My parents had these made for me in Argentina. They're molded to my foot, and they're a little leopard. So, since it was fall-like today,
Oh, yeah.
I wore the booty. Shoe cam. Where's your shoes?
Well, I don't have a shoe cam. You have the shoe cam. You have
No, you have the
exclusive.
shoe cam of the Chroma.
Oh, I'll be right back, folks. Let's go to
I won't make you take your shoe off again. You guys should see what he did to me yesterday.
What happened? Oh, yeah, I fooled you pretty
You
good.
really
huh?
did. No, you're just that fluffy.
Yeah, the shoe cam. I'll show you at the
Yeah,
green
everybody
screen.
look at his shoes. We love shoes.
But these are, I'll show you. I got a double monk strap today.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
I went all out. These are some of my
Whoa.
favorites. Let's take a look at, now
we
now
have
we
bad
got,
news.
Now we got Milton on.
No, you got Milton on. Now we can't do the shoe
Can't really do
cam.
the cam.
All right, next
Let's
one.
talk about Milton. We'll do it in the 7-day forecast.
All right.
Talk about Milton. Some serious stuff here, folks. Of course, as you know, Milton is a Category 4 storm. So this storm overnight, were you watching? I don't know if you saw last night, if you were keeping track, but the storm was back up to 160-mile-per-hour winds for most of the night into the morning. It has since weakened, but it is moving fast enough. The National Hurricane Center has it making landfall sometime around 2 a.m., but it's moving pretty quickly at a good clip. And I think sometime tonight we'll see it arrive around the Tampa area. As you know, if you've been watching about the storm and keeping track of it, Tampa is really under the gun for intense, potentially devastating or catastrophic effects from this storm. But down to Fort Myers, too, they're also seeing the impacts. Look at this. Those 3 red boxes you see are tornado warnings. And so on top of all of the elements here involved with the storm surge, the rain, the winds, there are also tornado warnings. And again, by about 2 a.m. tomorrow, we're seeing this storm potentially make landfall around the Tampa area. All right, a beautiful start to your day. Temperatures are really nice. They're in the 60s and even some 70s now as we start to warm things up. 70 in Cypress, Pasadena at 70, but the morning lows were actually in the 50s. Tomorrow morning, I have us down into the upper 50s, lower 60s again for morning lows. Afternoon high temperatures today and tomorrow and Friday, about 90 degrees. 91 Saturday, Sunday, a little bit warmer. And then Monday into Tuesday, we have another cold front on the way. 85, the coolest day, I know. The coolest day.
Look at that.
Double monk strap.
Double monk strap. Yes.
Man, I got to start working out. I got to stretch a little bit.
I got to warn you. I'll warn you. Did you pull it earlier?
I pulled my back. I got my hamstring. I'm like hobbling out of here.
No.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. It's Wellness Wednesday. We need to work on this. All right. So as we move into fall, it is crucial to remember those disease-carrying bugs and birds, you know how much I love birds, that can ruin your time outdoors. Well, Dr. Bobby Pritt with the College of American Pathologists is here to give us some ways we can protect ourselves this fall season. Doctor, thank you so much for waking up with us.
Oh, well, thank you, Maggie. It's a pleasure to be here.
Well, it's really important to talk about this because especially here in Houston, we like to spend more time outdoors right now. So what do we need to be on the lookout for, and how high is the danger of disease-carrying insects and birds? I'm terrified of birds, by the way.
Good to know. Well, mosquitoes can also be rather terrifying with the diseases they transmit, but knowledge is key. So let's talk about mosquitoes first. They are an important disease vector in your area. They can transmit viruses such as West Nile virus, which can be life-threatening. Ticks are also a concern, although a little less this time of year, but the mosquitoes are definitely out. And then the birds are an issue because there is this H5 bird flu, also known as highly pathogenic avian influenza, which has been circulating it's widespread in nature, but now there have been very large outbreaks in poultry and in U.S. dairy cows, and there have been some human cases.
Oh my goodness. Do you have any best practices or prevention strategies?
Yes, there's some great preventative strategies for mosquito bites and tick bites and preventing them. First of all, you want to stay out of the areas when the ticks and mosquitoes are particularly active. So for mosquitoes, that would mostly mean dawn and dusk. If you can avoid going out at those times, that's preferred. But if you want to go out and enjoy the beautiful weather still, a simple strategy is to wear an insect repellent, ideally one that has 30% DEET, and also to use clothing to cover exposed skin. And then when you come indoors, check yourself for any ticks that you may have as well. Those are important preventative steps. Now, you'll be happy to hear that bird flu is not a significant concern at this point, and the preventative measure there is really avoiding infected flocks, infected dairy cattle, and infected poultry.
I'll steer clear of those birds. Don't you worry about that one from me. Now, what do we do if we do become ill?
It's very important to go to your health provider right away. Some of these diseases do have treatments, and they're better if they're treated early. And when you go to your healthcare provider, you really want to talk about any potential exposures you've had. If you recently visited a petting zoo and you were around a lot of cattle, or if you were outdoors and got a lot of mosquito bites, that's important information for your physician to know. Your physician can then order tests, such as the kind that are overseen in my laboratory as a pathologist, and then those will give you vital information and allow your physician to give you the appropriate treatment.
This is actually really important to know. We were just out at a petting zoo. There's all of these petting zoos with the pumpkin patches and all of this. So thank you so much, Doctor. Where can we go for more information?
It's important to have a good, trusted source of information. There's a lot of misinformation out there. 2 sites I recommend are those by the CAP and the CDC. So the CDC, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, that's cdc.gov, has a lot of great information you can trust. And then the College of American Pathologists has a website called yourpathologist.org, also with a lot of great, trustworthy information.
Well, doctor, thank you so much for your time this morning. I appreciate you.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
Have a great rest of your day. Well, meanwhile, hip-hop heavyweight Fat Joe isn't just making waves with music anymore. He's bringing his unique voice and larger-than-life presence to stars with his new talk show, Fat Joe Talks.
Up next, we talk to the legendary Fat Joe about his brand new talk show, Fat Joe Talks on Stars, right here in the CW39 Spotlight. Fat Joe, how's it going, man?
What's up, Brad? How you doing? I was just in Houston last week.
Oh man, I wish I would have known, man. We should have linked up. You know, we should have linked up so I could talk to you more about the show, brother, because congratulations on the show. This makes so much sense to me. We all love you on the podcast. We love you when you go on IG Live and say what you want to say. This makes a lot of sense. So congratulations. You excited about having this?
Thank you so much. And what's so beautiful about what you just said is that people got to see my journey through journalism. We started in COVID, we stuck home together. I'm talking to everybody, and that led to Stars giving me an opportunity. Thank God for Stars, and saying, we think you could take this on TV. So the audience is always a beautiful thing when the audience actually sees your growth. And now here we go. We on TV, we talking to everybody. It feels amazing. It's a dream come true. And I mean it, this show right here is gonna change lives.
Great conversation with the hip-hop icon Fat Joe. Be sure you check out Fat Joe Talks on Stars. But until next time, I'm Brad Gilmore, CW39 Houston.
Well, fall is a great time for get-togethers, especially with the upcoming holidays. And joining us today is friend of the show, lifestyle expert Cheryl Leahy, with her favorite entertaining essentials for the seasons ahead. Thanks so much for waking up with us.
Oh, thanks so much for having me. Yeah, this fall I am all about flavorful, easy cooking. So I made Patak's butter chicken for my kids the other night, and chef's kiss, it was incredible. So Patak's is the leading brand of authentic and flavorful Indian food. From the vibrant streets of India to your table, Patak's ready-made authentic Indian veggie meals offer butter chickpeas, deli spiced rice, and lentil tikka masala. So with authentic spices in every jar, Patak's makes it really easy to enjoy classic flavors like the butter chicken I made. And that is a mild and creamy favorite with a rich blend of spices. You can grab this at Walmart and Kroger across Texas for under $5. I love it.
And now we need something to cook it in, and there's a huge thing that we can do.
Yeah, so the Tramontina warehouse sale is here. You can shop premium housewares, cookware, cutlery, and more at discounted prices up to 70% off. So this is their biggest and best warehouse sale ever. It's a premium shopping experience with more space, more carts, and more comfort. So if you've gone before, it's better this year, as well as product demos. Plus, you can register for on-site giveaways. And the sale runs Friday and Saturday, October 11th through 12th, and 18th and 19th. The hours are Fridays, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Their warehouse is located nearby in Sugar Land, 1400 Gillingham Lane. And a little bit about the brand. They were founded in 1911 in Brazil. And Tramontina is an international brand with more than 110 years of high-end housewares manufacturing experience. So, yeah, they know what they're doing. They're known for high standards in quality, innovation, and functionality. And they integrate the latest technology and expertise into a price products for the kitchen and the home. And you can see some of the products here that they're going to have available include cookware sets and open stock, and they have some great professional nonstick, ceramic, and enameled cast iron, and more. It's not just pots and pans. They also have, you can see here, I have this great cutlery set that I have my eye on, and some chafing dishes, great for entertaining, utensils, trash cans, everyday kitchen essentials. Ideal for the upcoming holidays and entertaining.
I love it. And while we're on the theme of international, you can have it and taste it in just one scoop, my friend.
I love that. I took the words right out of my mouth. And so this fall, I'm in love with making a creamy affogato. I don't know if you've had those, but it's ice cream with espresso poured over it. And I found my favorite ice cream to use. You can indulge guilt-free with Gallifin Mawa ice cream. Exotic, Ayurvedic, globally inspired flavors that redefine the frozen dessert experience. And so I love using the Thai coconut in my creations, as well as the African chocolate that tastes so great with espresso or coffee. No artificial flavors or coloring, so the mango that you see here, it comes from the mango, the coloring does. They're setting a new standard in frozen indulgence, and they're launching in Whole Foods in Houston as well as Kroger, and they're expanding in more H-E-B stores. So retails for $5.99 to $7.49, and this is honestly my favorite ice cream. I just love it. The flavors just taste exactly like they say.
Well, I want the scoop on all of these products. Where can we go for more?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at CJ All Dressed Up. I will have info on all of this and more, my favorites for fall and, upcoming holidays as we move on.
Yes, I can't wait to have you back. Thanks so much, my friend.
Thanks. Happy fall.
They're making a major impact on the community. We take a closer look at how these Houstonians are leading change and shaping our great city. Celebrating Hispanic heritage, the American dream. Tonight at 6:30 on CW 39 Houston.
There's no stopping the Texas Hammer. Bad truck wreck. I fight hard and I get results. Stop the delays. Stop the excuses.
Is the greedy insurance company asking for it? Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer, fights for you.
Calm down.
Are you sure? You tend to exaggerate. Go ahead. Call him yourself.
Thank you for calling Aetna. This is Ann. How can I help you?
Do you really have Medicare plans that cover dental, vision, and hearing?
Yes, all three. Plus, we have plans that include a monthly allowance for certain over-the-counter products.
Really? See? They're great. But what's all this going to cost me?
We know things can add up quickly. That's why Aetna has Medicare Advantage plans with a $0 monthly plan premium and $0 preventive screenings.
Oh, I like that.
Then I think you'll like our strong network of doctors. And you can manage it all in our mobile app or on our website.
I told you.
Let me walk you through your plan options and find the one that's right for you.
That'd be great. Thank you.
Don't wait. Call 1-888-28-AETNA to find an Aetna Medicare Advantage plan that meets your unique needs. And let's make healthier happen together.
Now, what was this about me exaggerating?
Is your shower trying to tell you something? Is getting in and out of the bathtub becoming a safety concern? Are you worried about the cost of a bathroom remodel that could go on for weeks and weeks? Well, now you can have a gorgeous new bath or shower that's safer at a price you can afford with a one-day jacuzzi bath remodel.
It was done the same day. We did not have to wait. It is amazing.
I would give this whole experience an A+. I definitely wish I would have called sooner.
From soft close shower doors and adjustable shower heads to features like grab bars and custom seats that combine safety and style, it's never been easier. Get your free design consultation, schedule your one-day installation, and start loving your new bath or shower right away.
Only weeks left to get waived installation and no interest and no payments for up to 1 year. Go to jacuzzibathremodel.com or call 713-565-2195. That's 713-565-2195. Call now.
A car accident can completely disrupt your life. It may feel like the sky is falling. And that's when you call us. We're the Law Brothers.
Call 1-800-222-2222.
Greedy insurance companies are not unstoppable. Bad truck wreck. I'll fight nonstop till you get what you deserve.
Bill Adler, the Texas Hammer, fights for you. 713-777-4000.
Call now.
Well, before we get with the show, here's a look at today's sponsored content. And Walmart is expanding pet care, and Hurricane Milton could cost as much as $175 billion in damage. Jane King has more in today's Morning Business Report.
Good morning. Hurricane Milton could cause damage of more than $50 billion, with the potential to leave behind devastation approaching $175 billion in a worst-case scenario. A Jefferies analyst says that would be on top of the carnage already left behind by Hurricane Helene, posing a potential record-breaking path of wreckage. Wells Fargo noted the market seems to be factoring in a loss of over $50 billion for Milton. Meanwhile, the Department of Transportation says it is in contact with airlines about the affordability of their flights in areas hit by Hurricane Helene and those bracing for Milton, as concerns about potential price gouging grow. The airlines say they are capping the fares in the hurricane's path. Stocks rebounded yesterday following a losing session on Wall Street as oil prices eased. Investors have grown more confident that the Federal Reserve is succeeding in taming inflation without driving the economy into a recession. Well, Walmart is opening 5 more pet service centers over the next month. It shuttered all of its health clinics for people after saying it wouldn't make the finances work. The centers will offer routine vet care such as wellness exams, vaccines, and minor medical services and grooming. Well, Google giving some insight into this year's top searched Halloween costumes. Beetlejuice characters are popular, especially Shrunken Head Bob. Breakdancer Rachel Raygun Gunn is a top costume search this year, with people looking to emulate her, searching for green and yellow tracksuit. And Red from The Descendants is the top kids costume on Google search. From the NASDAQ market site, I'm Jane King with your morning business report.
All right, so unfortunately, we did not get to have our guests on to talk about Scrabble and Trivial Pursuit. Now, I know a lot of you at home and in studio low-key cringed, and you thought, oh my gosh, she mispronounced Raven Simone's name when I called her Simone. I just want to clarify, you all. Todd in the newsroom yesterday said that forever we've been mispronouncing Raven Simone's last name. It's Raven Simone. So my husband Hefe and I did a deep dive last night because I wanted to make sure I gave her the proper respect. And it is Raven Simone. There's an accent and all. She said that Disney made her go by Raven Simone. So I promise I was not saying it wrong. I was actually saying it correctly. I was going to talk to her about it, but unfortunately we had connection issues. If you don't believe me, Google it. I'm gonna take my Kit Kat bar in the meantime and eat it. In the meantime, I hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning, same place, same time, for more Houston Happens. I'm so excited. We're going to be talking about what to do with those pumpkin leftovers, all those pumpkins you paid to have on your front porch. Hopefully you didn't pay $1,000 like some people. Just saying. In the meantime, bye for now. Happy hump day, guys.